Grid into fifth.
Valentine Peroni, I think it is, that's in third place there. It is Salmela in. There's just 3 laps remaining now of Rookies Cup action, side by side with Alvaro Carpe.
He will have missed the fact that in his very first junior GP weekend, his first race weekend of the year,
in fourth, he's from pole. He knows he's got to do better. He's got to have a better result here. He has the advantage on the brakes.
He does indeed. Quick scan through the bottom of the field as well. Back time return from injury back in Portimao. He got a second place and a win in his very first outing.
Got to get that win that has been eluded him since his first Rookies Cup season.
Yeah, brilliant stuff then. So out a bit lower down, Morelli's up to 12th. He's fighting with Ramersdorfer in 11th place. Pons is in that class. You're looking at a very special young Italian. He's now on the hunt to try and join this leading group here. We come through turn 3 on towards turn 4. It's Carpe, Peroni, Veda. It's up there to claim some more points in 13th. Danish's weekend goes from bad to worse. He's 14th, unfortunately, in the American Rookies Cup.
Yeah, superbly talented, isn't he? He's a lovely character. So sad that he missed.
Rico, Carter Thompson, Brian Uriarte's made a much better start. So, 2 riders who have Glacian.
And Uriarte has the advantage going into the chicane. Can he get out of it? Well, he does get out of it most of this season through injury.
Here we go then. Got terrible starts comparatively, Quiles and Morelli.
Right, we'll see what Quiles can do with that. Well, he's still got the advantage over Alvaro Carpe. Peroni up into third place. Quiles is fourth.
It's being stretched. Carpe pulling the pin. 144.8.
He does give himself a lot of work to do. Brian Uriarte picks up another place there. And in this, as he said, then the 54 of Ega Pratama. Now, I wonder if Veda and Quiles goes up into third. I wonder if Veda's...
How about that then? But Pini, 144.5. He is catching them, but they are...
I just got bumped around yesterday. I didn't make a good start. You know, things got messed up early on. Got a bit in hand. He caught that group superbly. He hasn't yet shown everything, I think. There's 2.5 laps to...
Pulling the pin. Seemingly that pace in the start of the race was just that little bit slower. Perhaps
he needs a better race if he's going to go after that cup win. He lost the lead by 2 to go.
And it's Uriarte and Carpe just there, a little bit of breathing space for the moment. You've got Morelli who's got long, giving some tyres.
Well, and are they off? Well, did they touch the green there on the exit, Uriarte and Carpe? They were very points to Alvaro Carpe yesterday.
We've got Brian Uriarte looking up the inside of Sal Mellering, like penalty for exceeding track limits too many times. Marco really not having a great race today, unfortunately.
Close to it.
They are yet to get a track limits warning, as you see again. Then look at that. That's not really a stereotypical overtaking spot for these rookies' bikes. In Manara,
no, as I say, his season's been like that. A great race, an ordinary race.
Sometimes his own issues. Sometimes KJ Monanyane stopped with a technical issue. That's a big shame for him. The South African. And really avoids exceeding track limits as well then. So he picks up another place. Up into 5th goes Brian.
Yes, he's
out of his control, isn't it, as well?
Yeah. Anyway, he's gonna have a long way to you know, it's not is it closing up in front, in fact, because way back to Ramersdorfer in 11th. Different man today, I think. He's there. That's absolutely superb. He's not going to be mucked around like he was yesterday. He's going to struggle to get points, I think, when he does the long lap with only 2.5 laps remaining. Well, it's showing on our timing screen as one group, and there really isn't too much in it between the leading two. He's already in front of Rico Salmela. Oh, but he has a nasty slide there, but he saved it. Okay, back we are then with Alvaro Carpe just ahead of Brian Uriarte. They've got about 4 or 5 goops now.
Yeah, you've got, well, it's under a second between each rider. Carter Thompson looking really, really strong. I did see actually he started, of course, from 7th on the grid.
So lengths lead now over Pratama and Quiles and the rest of them.
Even back from Pini. So Moodley, Christian Daniel Jr., Giulio Pugliese, Leo Ramersdorfer could well be. So he's gained quite a few places in that opening lap, although he'll cross it with just 1 gained overall.
The crucial part of the race, obviously, they're going to come down to 2 laps to go.
Joining that party as well, as Brian Uriarte goes very, very wide. Lennox Famara.
And Alvaro Carpe has the advantage, but only just from Valentine Peroni, the Argentine.
Ruche Mouli.
After a couple of corners. It is yesterday's winner, Alvaro Carpe, that leads. Quiles has
actually crashed out, unfortunately, but it says rider okay.
Yeah, I think you saw Brian run wide.
Off the back of this group then, the number 11 sits in 11th place as well. He'll be looking for redemption after yesterday's crash.
Inside Pratama to take 3rd place.
Rico getting pushed back again.
Like that yesterday is very odd. Perhaps he just gets himself, you know, in too deep there somehow, and that he lost. And Brian Iriarte up into 3rd place. He passed Veda Pratama going into the first corner.
This is a much to moment as we see on Pini's. He's managed to caught back on Pugliese. He's brought him with him as well. So we've actually got 8 riders now.
There's a lot of places there yesterday doing the same thing, but he's dropped all the way back now to 5th place.
Different race that we see in compared to yesterday. You can tell the riders that have done their homework overnight. They knew exactly when towards the end of this, potentially battling for the podium positions. Then you got Moodley just off the back.
Right, the lead is
needed to improve. You spoke to Brian, he said he sounded a little bit lost almost. He wasn't sure what he did wrong, but he certainly... How far off the back? Half a second. So 2 laps to go. He's really got to get a wriggle on now. Mind the green.
Is with, that's the 48 of Lemmick Ferrara, as you say. He's okay.
Rectified it today.
That's right, indeed. He's up into 2nd place. He's past Valentin Peroni. He's already on the tail.
Boys.
Brian Iriarte takes up the lead. He's got Chies on his tail. Then... He's obviously rejoined the race.
That's 2A and 2B. He went down then, I think. Here's what happened to him.
Of the 83 of Alvaro Carpe. Yes, he didn't pinpoint just what went wrong. He just was a bit miffed. It's Carpe, Peroni, Pratama is there.
But for how long? Yeah, front end washed away.
Going in. That's, I think, what happened to Ruche Moodley yesterday. Yeah. But he's certainly got it sorted now, hasn't he?
Stand up, Austria, your boy Leo Ramersdorf for the number 5.
Changing direction. That's so tight, so ragged. It's really getting there.
Yeah, basically, similar crash.
Right, so back with the leaders then, across the start and finish.
You got this in 8th place. He's in this leading group, vying for a potential podium then. That's a great start from...
The pressure's on, and Ruche has dragged that group back into contention. It is now...
Pini's caught them. He's in this group now then.
And there is a battle for the lead in him. And Brian Iriarte takes the lead. He takes the lead going sideways past Alvaro. What? 10 men battling for the lead.
He's going up the inside. Yeah, he's going up the inside of Pugliese. He's taken Rico.
Valentin Peroni on the 73 pulls out late on the brakes. He goes past Alvaro Carpe. Carpe into the downhill right-hander.
He is an intelligent and fun lad. Almela, who Pini pushed wide then. They are off the back here. The riders starting to try and avoid the slipstream. Didn't get to speak too much about Valentin Peroni yesterday, but he has spent the entirety of his summer break to watch, isn't he? Brian Iriarte. He wants that championship lead back. A reminder that this is his first year. Hugging the white line then. Pini on the back of this group once again. Here we go down into turn 4. It's training in Malaysia with Hakim Danish and his trainer, and plenty of the up-and-coming stars from Malaysia in Rookies Cup, as well as the likes of Peroni, who's there in 3rd. We've got 1, 2, 3 in this 1.5 laps to go.
And Brian Iriarte can't make a mistake here. He's drifted wide. Yes,
Malaysia, very much used to the heat, even though he was suffering so far this weekend. He's also grown and